This video examines Alfred Nobel, the inventor of dynamite, and how he faced the headline, "The Merchant of Death is Dead," ultimately leading him to invent a new legacy. In 1888, Alfred Nobel mistakenly read his own obituary. One paper described him as a man who can hardly be passed off as a benefactor of humanity. This forced him to confront his destructive legacy. Nobel's empire was built on nitroglycerin, an explosive over 100 times more powerful than gunpowder. Its unstable molecular structure, with weak nitrogen-oxygen bonds, made it incredibly dangerous to handle. Nobel's first breakthrough was the blasting cap, a reliable way to detonate nitroglycerin. But a factory explosion in 1864 killed 5 people, including his brother. Alfred vowed to make nitroglycerin safer. Nobel discovered that mixing nitroglycerin with kieselguhr, or diatomaceous earth, created a stable paste. This prevented accidental detonation, while still allowing intentional use with a blasting cap. He named it Dynamite, meaning power. Dynamite revolutionized 19th century construction and industry. It was essential for feats like the Panama Canal and the Brooklyn Bridge. In mining, tunneling rates nearly doubled with its use. Nobel continued to innovate, creating ballastite, the first smokeless high-energy propellant. By enabling a controlled, progressive burn, it replaced gunpowder smoke. This made him a key supplier to European armies. Dynamite's stability and power made it a weapon for a new political movement, anarchists. This led to a new scale of destruction and enabled modern terrorism, including the deadly Bath School disaster. After witnessing the dual nature of his life's work, building the modern world while fueling warfare, the true sting of the obituary became clear. Nobel was a profoundly lonely, immensely wealthy man whose name was synonymous with death. In his final will, Nobel dedicated 94% of his vast fortune, about $340 million today, to establish a set of annual prizes for those who shall have conferred the greatest benefit on mankind. Today, Alfred Nobel is almost exclusively remembered for the Nobel Prize. He successfully overwrote his controversial past, performing a last, masterful act of invention, the reinvention of his own story. Nobel's story is a profound lesson in unintended consequences. His quest to make an explosive safer ultimately made it more accessible, and therefore more deadly. His final act acknowledged this complexity. The history of detonation evolved from slow gunpowder deflagration to nitroglycerin's supersonic shockwave. Dynamite provided safety by separating molecules, and ballastite introduced a controlled, progressive burn. In his own words, Alfred Nobel stated, "If I have 1,000 ideas and only one turns out to be good, I am satisfied."